This time we're looking at equivalent expressions, so we need to find out if this is equivalent to this or is equivalent to this. And we can do that by using this table here. Now we're going to look at this equation first, and in this column it's telling us that x is equal to 0, so that means we need to change this x here to 0. So that would be 3 times 0 plus 6. And anything times by 0 is 0 plus 6, which equals 6. We're going to look at the same equation, but in this column, it's telling us that x is equal to 1. So we're doing 3 times 1 plus 6. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 6 equals 9. This column here is telling us that x is equal to 2. So it's 3 times 2 plus 6. 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 6 equals 12. In the last column, x is 3, so it's 3 times 3 plus 6, which is 9 plus 6, which equals 15. I've then gone and filled out this equation in each of the columns for you to save a bit of time, but I'm going to show you how to do this equation here because it's a bit more difficult. Now remember, everything inside the brackets here has to be multiplied by what is out the front here, okay? So, in this column here, x is equal to 0. So we need to do 3 times 0. 3 times 0. Now there's a plus here. So we're going to do a plus here. And then it's 3 times 2. So 3 times 2. So that would be 0 plus 6 equals 6. Then in the next column, it's telling us that x is equal to 1. So it would be 3 times 1 plus 3 times 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6, so the answer is 9. In the next column, it is telling us that x is equal to 2. So again, it would be 3 times 2 plus 3 times 2. And that is 6 plus 6, which equals 12. In the last column, x is equal to 3. So this time, it would be 3 times 3 plus 3 times 2. And that is 9 plus 6 equals 15. Now, we can see in this equation up here, no matter what we sub into x, we're going to get the same down here. In this equation and this equation, when we sub x is 1, we get the same answer. This equation and this equation, when we sub in x is 2, we get the same answer. In this equation and this equation, when we sub in x is 3, we get the same answer. Therefore, we can say that 3x plus 6 and 3 times x plus 2 are equivalent expressions. So we would write down here that 3x plus 6 and 3 times x plus 2 are equivalent.